You know, everyone's betting big on gluten-free. More than $11 billion in gluten-free products were sold last year. The number is expected to keep rising as more options become delicious and available.
You know, I was surprised by this. Even Girl Scout cookies and vodka are available gluten-free.
What?
I got to try that. Well, Quinn Ventura, pastry chef from Blossom du Jour restaurant, is here now to show us how to make gluten-free sweets without sacrificing the flavor. So welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Good
Thanks
morning.
for bringing all of these delicious treats.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think gluten-free eating has taken off in the past couple of years? Because it really has only been in the headlines.
Yeah, I know that a lot of people think that there's a lot of health benefits towards not eating gluten. It's sort of the fad right now.
What about that study last week, though, that said that the initial research was somewhat faulted and that there may not be as much benefit as we thought?
Well, I know that it varies from person to person. I know people with celiacs have to eat gluten-free.
Of course.
You know, that's an actual disease that they have.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have gluten intolerance,
right.
so they think, but it's actually really hard to test for.
I got to tell you, my sister-in-law has cut it out, and it's changed her life.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe she did have something. Maybe she had an intolerance. What exactly is gluten, though?
Gluten is the protein that comes from wheat and rye and barley.
Yeah.
Wow, and it's crazy to think that it can make that much of a difference
Huge.
in someone's life. Okay.
What do we, give us some examples and how we can add this to our life deliciously.
Sure. So we have a whole bunch of cookies today. I want you guys to try some.
Sure.
Not a problem.
So these are gluten-free. This is a sesame cookie. It's made with almond meal instead of regular flour.
Okay. Oh my gosh, and it's nice and soft.
It's really
Here, do you want to take a
soft.
piece
Sure,
of this
sure.
with me? Okay.
This is a gluten-free peanut butter chocolate chip cookie.
Oh my god, this is good.
This is good.
I like almonds.
Good.
So you can give up gluten, and you really don't have to give up taste.
You don't have to sacrifice any taste giving up gluten.
Let me ask you this question before we proceed.
Sure.
If someone tried gluten-free a couple years ago,
It's very different than
there's
now.
a lot of improvement going
Yes,
on, right?
a lot of
Really?
improvement. Yes.
Okay, let's try peanut butter chocolate chip.
So this is the peanut butter chocolate chip that we make with brown rice flour and white sorghum flour. And then I want you to try the regular chocolate chip when you're done with that. And this has gluten. This is made with wheat, just so you can see sort of a comparison.
This is a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie with
Gluten-free.
without gluten.
Right.
This is one with.
This is a chocolate chip with the wheat. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like we need a bucket because
We also have a mint gluten-free cookie right there.
you can taste the difference here.
Yeah,
You absolutely
texturally, these are actually a lot softer. Which, you know, usually you would find in gluten-free baking, everything tends to be really dry and crumbly. Some of the best techniques that I've learned throughout my experience in gluten-free baking is I try to add in as much liquid as possible to the recipe. So,
right, substituting things like applesauce and, you know.
Exactly. So instead of sugar, I'll use agave.
Right.
Instead of eggs, because everything that we do is also vegan, we'll use the applesauce, which is just adding the moisture and a tenderness to the products.
Well, now, we don't have much time left, so I do want to move on and get to these. Now, you even do macaroons, coconut macaroons?
Yes, coconut macaroons. Those are made with just shredded coconut and coconut milk, and then a little bit of sweetener.
That's it?
Yeah.
And no gluten?
No gluten.
No gluten allowed. And
No
then
gluten.
this is some type of a brittle, right?
Yes, it's actually our almond biscotti chips. Yeah, they're delicious, and you should try those.
I absolutely did before we even got started.
Yeah.
So is there a type of baked good that's easier to make gluten-free than regularly?
That's easier to make. I would say it's gotten a lot easier to make gluten-free cookies and things that are sort of cakey and muffin-like. So, you know, like the muffin, the loaf or the cupcakes. It's a lot easier to make those because you just don't need as many ingredients.
Right.
It's a lot of dry ingredients with just some liquid.
Wow. Well, I'm
totally
got
impressed.
Schooled. And these are delicious treats, by the way.
Good.
Absolutely. Quinn Ventura, thank you for bringing us these gluten-free treats. And you can try them for yourself at Blossom du Jour. They have 3 locations around the city. And we've just tasted a bunch of them. They're really, really good. So thank you.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Have a good holiday, too.
Thank you.